Hello and welcome to Life According to Sarah, which is my brand new podcast where I will be talking about knitting and crocheting. So I'm going to apologise in advance in case you hear any funny noises. I've got a 5-month-old baby who's just down here, and he can be quite talkative at times, so I will try and edit out any really loud noises that he makes. But I can't promise that I'll catch all of it. So I might as well just jump right in, tell you a little bit about myself. So I'm Sarah, and I have 2 children. I have been knitting since I was at school. I was probably about 10, and I learned to knit from one of my boarding house mistresses. And then I didn't knit for ages until I found out that I was pregnant with my daughter, and I decided that I wanted to knit her a blanket, and I caught the bug, and so I've been knitting since then, more full on. So probably about 6-7 years now that I've really picked it up again and been doing it, and I've been crocheting since my daughter was just born, so probably about 6 years that I've been doing that. I probably don't get as much time as I'd like to do my knitting and crocheting because of looking after the children, but I do what I can when I can. So now I'm going to show you some of my finished objects. So this I finished yesterday, which was very exciting because I'm quite a slow knitter. Finished this shawl. It's a lovely colour. It's called Plum, and it's by the Women's Institute. It's an Aran weight yarn, and this yarn is exclusive to Hobbycraft, where I got it. I bought this huge 400-gram ball of wool. And it was very nice when I got to the end of the project. As you can see, I didn't use the whole ball, and I only had 2 ends to weave in, my cast on and my bind off. So yeah, that was nice. I think this whole thing maybe took half of the ball of yarn, so I'm thinking maybe I might make myself a hat in a matching colour. So the pattern for the shawl is the Hidden Roads. It's designed by Heidi May of the Velvet Acorn. The next finished object that I'm going to show you is this. So I crocheted this at the beginning of the lockdown that we're in now. I've got a lot of stash yarn, and so I thought this would be a good stash buster. So the colours are from when I was subscribed to a magazine called The Art of Crochet, and they sent out balls of yarn with every issue, to make a big blanket, and I never made the squares for the blanket. So I've got all of these really small balls of yarn, and I thought this would be a good way of using that. And then the clouds are made, I think it's from Serdar Snowflake, which I've had in my stash for years because I made a blanket for my niece when she was a baby, and I've never found anything else to do with it, but I think the clouds look really good in this. And the pattern for this, I got it on Pinterest. It was a free pattern. If I don't have it to hand, but if you type in rainbow crochet, it'll probably come up then. I'll try and link the pattern in the description box below, along with all the other patterns, hopefully. My next finished object I finished off, and it has been in the same stage of being finished off for probably a couple of years now. So it's finished, it's all knitted, but I've got all of these ends to weave in, which is my most hated task, and I need to do something that I've never done before, and I actually need to block it. This is the first jumper that I ever made. I've never blocked anything because I've just made hats mainly, and I've never felt really like I needed to block any of the hats that I've made. But this definitely needs blocking, but I really like it. It's really soft, really nice. The yarn that I used is this paint box yarn in Aran, and I've used this kind of darker grey and lighter grey. I think that paint box might be exclusive to Lovecraft. The pattern that I used for this jumper is this. It's by Debbie Bliss. It's a really easy pattern to follow, and actually I think this one is quite a quick knit actually. It's just I have not got round to weaving in the ends and blocking it, so maybe that's a task that I will do this coming weekend. But yeah, really like it, and I can't wait for it to actually be finished and be able to wear it. But it's quite warm outside at the moment. And the last finished object that I am going to show you is this cardigan. I don't know how well I'll be able to show it. And this I actually got round to weaving in the ends not long ago, but it definitely needs blocking. This is really just going to be a cardigan that I wear around the house mainly. It's quite big to show on the screen. But I did this in Lion Brand woolies, and it's the colour Chestnut Heather, which I can't find it online anymore, so I don't know if they maybe don't do this colour anymore. I did buy this yarn at the beginning of last year, and it's a worsted weight yarn. So, as I said, I just finished knitting the shawl yesterday. I just cut it off yesterday, which means that I've actually, embarrassingly enough, not got any works in progress. But I have so many things that are on my wish list that I'd like to cast on, hopefully today, because I'm just filming this in the morning, so maybe today I'll cast something new on. But I'm currently waiting for 2 deliveries of yarn, so I have to see what I've got in my boxes at the moment. But I thought I'd show you some things that I'm hoping to cast on soon. So I've got this pattern book, and it's by Serdar. It's the Nursery Knits, and got it in the hope to make something for my son, and I never got around to it. But one of my fiance's cousins is pregnant, so I'm thinking of making something out of here for her baby, though we don't know whether it's a girl or a boy yet. But if it's a girl, I am obsessed with this. It's I think it's called the Pixie Hood jacket, and it's just so adorable. And so it's Serdar Snuggly for the mane, and then the snowflake is all the edging, which I just think is so cute. And maybe I'll even do the matching little booties. So cute. So what I am actually hoping to get round to making for my son is this set. I just think it's so adorable, and my baby is really cute, so he'll look adorable in this, like this whole set. But because I'm so slow, it would probably take me a long time to make all of this. We'll see. And then something else that I think is really adorable from this book I mean, all of the patterns and designs in this are really cute. But look at this, it's like a hooded blanket, like a bear. It's so snuggly. I think this is in the snowflake. That's an option, I think. And this I want to make for my son. One of the packages that I've got coming has the yarn in it in 2 different colours to make that cardigan for my son. And I've got this other book that I was in the library looking for books for my daughter with her, and this was at the front of the library. It's a Harry Potter knitting magic, which is very exciting that I managed to get it out of the library. This was back when the library was open, and it was supposed to go back to the library a few days into when the lockdown happened, so I've got this until whenever we come out of lockdown, and I've still not made anything from it, but I've got all of these things that I would really like to make. And actually one of my packages that I've got coming with the yarn in has the yarn to make something from this book, which is, let's see if I can find it, this. It's called the Dark Mark Illusion Scarf, and so it just looks like a normal scarf, stripy scarf, but actually it's got a hidden pattern in it which has the dark mark on one side, and then on the other end of the scarf it has the word Mosmordra, which I think is really cool. So hopefully my parcels won't take forever to turn up, so that I can get started on that, because as soon as lockdown ends I have to return this book to the library. But I'd really like to make these. They're the Show Your House Colours Quidditch socks, and I am a Hufflepuff, so obviously I would do them in Hufflepuff colours. There's a few different jumpers and cardigans in this book that I think are really nice, that I'd really like to make as well. Like, I'd really like to make this Hogwarts house cardigan, obviously with Hufflepuff colours. I just think it's so nice. It looks like the one that they wear in the movies. And finally, from this book, who has not wanted one of Mrs. Weasley's home knit Christmas jumpers? So I definitely plan on making one of those. Maybe, hopefully I'll get around to making something soon from this book before I have to return it to the library when the library reopens. So next I would go on to acquisitions, but as I've mentioned, I'm waiting for 2 parcels. I'm waiting for 2 parcels to turn up, and so when they arrive they will be my acquisitions, but I don't know when they're going to come yet because everything's quite held up, and because all the crafty shops are shut, I've not been able to buy anything new for ages, which is really sad. But I do have a lot of stash yarn, so I'm thinking of maybe making some more rainbows, so I can hang up all in my window and be full of rainbows. Annoyingly, back when I first really got back into knitting, I bought loads of yarn, really exciting, and made little odd bits. God knows where those little odd bits that I've made are, and I just threw away all of the bands from the balls of yarn. So I've got these I've got lots of half-used balls of yarn that I don't know what make they are, what shade they are, or anything. So I guess this will be it for episode number 1. I know it's quite short, but I just want to test the waters out a bit and see what the reaction is. I really hope that you like it. please leave any comments below. Any things that you'd like me to talk about or anything, comment down below. Or any questions that you have. I could do a Q&A at the beginning or end of my next podcast. Please stay safe, and I will speak to you again at some point soon. Who knows when. But thank you very much for watching.